What's it like being a gifted kid in a small Vietnamese town? Hi, I'm Thivan, stay-at-home dad. I took my wife and daughter back to her hometown from a big city. This is my 8-year-old daughter, and this is her cousin. They're the same age, and they've been close since they were little. But in every way, who they are, how they live, they're completely opposites. Without anyone reminding her, the cousin starts getting ready on her own. Even though it's Sunday and she's on summer break, she has to go to English class.
Nắng hè đi, mây trôi lang thang cho hạ buồn.
In many Vietnamese families, raising kids isn't just the parents' job. It's grandparents, aunts, and uncles too, even great aunts. Sometimes even neighbors pitch in. Even the older kids have babysit the younger ones when needed.
Thật ra con cũng thích cái writing tablet này nè. Thôi, rồi đi học thôi. Đi nhịp đi, cho bác chơi. Tới giờ đi học rồi. Cất đi con. Rồi. Bye bye. Bye bye. Chúc bye bye Bi. Chút nữa gặp lại Bi nha. Bi sẽ biết
And the kids are expected to have their parents too. Thanks to that support system, parents feel less stressed raising kids and have more time to focus on work. It also teaches kids responsibility from a young age. As a gifted kid, the cousin isn't just good at handling family chores, she also excels academically. She's considered 2-3 years ahead of kids her age in every way. So naturally, she's collected a wall of certificates and awards. She's placed first in every class she's ever taken. Everyone admires her, friends, teachers, even the neighbors. She's the kid all the parents want to. That's why her parents invest everything they can in her, hoping she'll bring success and honor to the family. She has a high-end PC, top-tier headphones, and every book you want for a gifted child. But she doesn't get to do whatever she wants. Her time is strictly managed. There's even a security camera in her study room. In the 4 years since she started school, her parents have never once let her visit Danielle in Saigon, not even during the long holidays. As a gifted child in Vietnam, she carries a lot of responsibility and expectation. I wonder what it would be like if she had ADHD like my daughter. My daughter and her cousin's grandparents own a coffee shop. Thanks to the coffee shop, they raised 3 daughters who all graduated university. Now they let the cousin parents take over the shop. Though the grandparents still have runs it and have raised their kids too. For decades, they've woken up at 3 a.m. and sold coffee until 7 or 8 p.m. every day, rarely taking one up. While Danielle waits for her cousin to leave for class, we take her to the local market to pick up some food. In this market, you feel like everyone knows each other. They know exactly who's a regular and who's a stranger. They know the details of almost every family in the town. We can feel the difference between a wet market and a supermarket just by closing your eyes and listening. Vendors in the market talk fast. Hesitate for a second and you miss your chance. You find fresh, cheaper fruits here, even some rare ones you never see in a supermarket. Around here, you learn to talk fast, read people fast, and win them over. A cold winter doesn't last long. We bought enough for the day. My wife aunts live right next door to my in-laws' house. They have raised my wife and her sibling, while their parents focus on running the coffee shop to support them. That's part of why Vietnamese families stay so close to their relatives. Most of the time, when you marry the girl, you marry the whole family, siblings, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Because of the tie bonds, relatives in Vietnam tend to have a say in almost every decision: where you live, who you marry, how many kids you have. They give us some food to bring to the city. The kids are already back together.
Học sinh thì giày này là giống học sinh nhất nè. Tại dùng cũ cũng được.
Her parents wouldn't be happy if they knew she wasn't studying right now.
Hỏi Maki. Bây giờ có thể nó không có xin. Bây giờ có thể bỏ qua Maki đi. Mình sẽ làm chủ đề.
But they let them play. They hardly get any time together. Every time Danielle visits, they stick together every spare minute they can. Except, of course, when she's up to class.
Cũng xinh nè.
Bánh xèo, a traditional Vietnamese dish.
Cho cái gì? Cái đũa thôi gì? Có ba rồi đấy. Ok, cho đi nắm rồi.
Ok rồi. Here's mine.
Đi ăn nhanh mới tiền nè, sắp xong rồi.
Không được, she don't have bánh xèo.
At my in-laws, the kids eat better than in the city. Fresh fruit, fresh meat, fish, seafood, and all of it's cheaper. Time to leave.
Bóc cái gì nó ăn mà nó ra thịt gà.
Gà đâu gà?
Không ăn đó. Giỏi đâu có hay đâu. Nãy ăn qua đấy mà băm hoàng ra.
Danielle and her cousin are still lingering together, not wanting to separate. So now you've seen a snippet of the life of a gifted child, full of attention, investment, responsibility from an early age, and a clear picture of what she's expected to become. My daughter's day looks nothing like that. Danielle is neurodivergent. She was never going to fit that mold. Traditional Vietnamese schooling was never built for a kid like her. And she has no one to lean on except me and my wife.
Tự nhiên á, lúc trước khi con ngủ, ngồi chờ bầu xanh cái tự nhiên con nhắm mắt rồi mở mắt ra ngồi chờ tới tối luôn rồi. Không biết là
We don't have much money to invest to her, except our love, our time to spend with her,
cuối cùng tại nước là cái
and a wish that she can be happy in the future.